Hi guys, I'm out here this evening, and I'm going to plant some potatoes. So I wanted to show you guys what I was doing and how I was doing it. This is something I'm trying here, and what I've done is I've taken just regular, Miracle-Gro potting mix, and I mixed it with some straw, and I did a bag and straw in each barrel, and I'm getting ready to do this one. Thought I'd turn you guys on, and you can see here I got me some drain holes in my barrel, and you want to have good drainage, and you want your soil to be, as I guess, what am I wanting to say here, aerified, or you want air in it. So it's one of the reasons for the straw, and there's quite a bit of straw in there. So let me mix up a batch real quick, and I'll show you how I'm doing it. And I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's the way I'm doing it. Running in another bag of stuff. And I'm just going to dump this in here. And then I'm going to put some more straw on it. And then we're just going to mix it up. And then we'll throw it in the barrel. Now, I've seen people even grow taters by just planting potato seed in a bale of straw. So even if you just stuck a potato seed in a bale of straw, you'd probably get some potatoes out of it. We'll get this stuff, and what we'll do is I'll keep throwing a little straw in every once in a while with dirt. Sometimes I'll use a little dirt when we progress on with the potato barrel, and sometimes I'll use a little bit more potting mix or soil. All right. Here's our barrel. And you can see we got them about 1/3 full with that. Now, what I'm going to do is go in and get some potato seed and come out here, and we're going to stick about 5 or 6 pieces of potato seed in each one of these barrels. Okay guys, back, and I got the potato seed here, and you guys saw me cut it up, and you can see how some of these eyes have really started to grow here. And you can see they look healthy. You can see that looks like new growth. See how green that is. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick about 5 or 6 of these in each one of these barrels. Okay, so we'll put one in here in the middle. Eyes up so they can see to come out. Oh yeah, eyes up. Hopefully I'm getting all this in the camera because I'm really not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'll put a couple of them in there. I don't want to get them too close to the barrel side. It probably wouldn't make any difference, but alright, there's one. I don't know, I didn't even count how many we put in there. Probably more than 5 or 6. Let's see, let's make our holes here. Now what we're going to do, as these potatoes grow up, we're going to see when a potato grows up, the best way to get your best yield out of them is to take and you want to push them, or not push them, but you want to pull the dirt up on them to the bottom of the foliage, the leaves, whenever you're growing a potato. And that's what we're going to do here. We're going to keep adding dirt mixed in straw as these little dudes grow, and eventually we'll get the dirt to the top and the potato will still be sticking out of the ground, and it'll continue to add on tubers as we build it up. And that's how hopefully we'll get a big yield out of these. Now these are 32-gallon barrels that I bought, 32-gallon can. They were on sale at Menards for like $8. They seem to be made out of something sturdy enough for what I want, and I couldn't find 55-gallon drums. The ones that I found, they wanted a fortune for them, so I don't know what causes those to be worth so much money, a plastic 55-gallon drum, but people want $1 million for them around here. You know, actually they were wanting $25, $30. So I went this route. This one here has more straw in it than the last one. Let's see here. And these two here are stuck together for some reason. And those two there are too. Let's see here. Alright, stick them in there, cover them up. Now my hope here, I'd like to see these barrels make 25 pounds. They're not a 55-gallon drum. I've heard of some getting 60, maybe even 80 pounds out of a 55-gallon drum. So hopefully I'd like to get just 25 pounds out of these. That'd be great. And it's just an experiment. I've seen potatoes grow in barrels before, but I've never grew them like this before. I've seen them where you would put like 2-inch hole saws in all around the barrel and fill the barrel up with something similar to this. You want it to be airy, like I said. Mulch is probably a good thing to use with some dirt, but you can and then you would just stick the seed in there into the hole, and you'd have several holes all the way around, and then when the thing grew up it looked like a huge bush. And but I thought I would go this route because, you know, this way here you're using very little seed, and you're looking for big yield off a very small amount of seed. So that's why I chose to go this way, and we'll see how that works out. Those all sprout up here this week sometime probably, and we'll see them sprout up, and we'll check on them periodically and keep you guys up to date on it. And I'm getting ready to go and work on my other potato bed. I'm going to put some straw in it and whip that into the ground, and we'll get it mounded up and ready to plant some seed in, and I'll get back with you guys on that. And there's this is the mother bed right here. I can really raise some potatoes in this bed right here. So I've been kind of throwing things in the soil whenever I find them that I think might be good for it, to aerate it or whatever. And it's got a large amount of peat in it, but it's important to keep your soil light and airy. That is, you want to give room for those potatoes to for those spuds to grow in there. And you know, if it's all compacted and squeezed, then you know your potato isn't going to grow. So I'm going to work on this some more. It's cooled off. It was pretty warm here today, and it was a beautiful day in Indiana. And we get some straw whipped into that with my little rototiller there, and we'll see what happens. All right, so